Hey, yo. Yeah. Got home from work a little early. Ran on to check all the new content. I just saw Ghost of Althea's available. I'm talking to Giller's mod in the chat. Can confirm disease doesn't spread from yourself to Althea. Dude, that's great. That's cool. New dungeon was crazy. What's up, Alanon? New dungeon was crazy in hard mode when we ran from the Temple of Ages. Wow. That's great. Hard content. Let's see it. I am wondering if you have to be reforged or not. If I have to be reforged, I'm gonna have to jump on my necromancer. We'll see. You have to be reforged. Okay. What is the new content? Well, we're gonna find it out together, Stefan, baby boy. Welcome in. But I'm gonna have to do it on a separate character to pull out the old necromancer. He's gonna have to take a break from raptor farming non-stop for these rewards. Is it a new camera? No, I just look nicer because I'm wearing my teaching shirt. It does look the camera quality does look better though, doesn't it? I'm streaming during the daytime. Maybe that makes a difference because it's brighter in here. I bet that makes a difference. Got that daytime glow. Yeah, it's currently 2:31 p.m. Oh, and I need to get the Soul Taker um elite skill from my necromancer. I don't have it yet. I got the Soul Taker scythe, whatever it's called. Is it called Soul Taker? Suffer. I got the Suffer anniversary scythe, but I did not get the anniversary skill yet, which I could do later. I could do it later. Where's like my regular build or PvE? I hardly ever play this character. I could hop on my assassin, which has more, but my assassin doesn't really have much done in prophecies. But yeah, let's figure out what is all the content. Are you staying on for a while, mod? He just got Althea the hero. That's kind of first on my list. But I have not really read any of the update. I didn't want any spoilers at all. Let's just do this build. This build is fun. Not that one. Oh, I don't have that skill on here. Assurance skill. I don't have a lot of skills on here. Yeah, I need to play Necromancer more often. Hmm. Do this. Do I not have parasitic bond on this? Oh, there it is. Golly. About to say. I don't need any curses. A little bit. Just trying to get some kind of working build going. Oh, you saw me AFK at the boardwalk? Nice. Yeah, I've been farming those points a bit. I don't really want to leave my computer on overnight. Doesn't feel good. Feels a little weird. Leaving the game on overnight. That's the plan. Yeah. Rogers the sustainable. All right. So this one has Reforged character, and I think I have Devona. Did I ever get Devona? I never picked up Devona. Let's get her. But I'm unsure where to start. I think I have to go to Pike and Square. And what do you guys think about the what does she start at? She's level 5 starting out. Oh my gosh. What do you guys think about the new Guild Wars mobile? I've got a little bit mixed feelings. I think ultimately it's great. I think it'll bring a lot of new players. I think the counter argument, there is a counter argument to it not being a great idea, but I think the positive outweighs the negative with it. So I need to go to Pike and Square. What if I already did Althea's Ashes? I don't think I did, but... Yeah, look how many people are here. 3 districts in Pike and Square post-searing. That's crazy. Yeah, here's Althea's Ashes. But I'm unsure if this is the starting point to the quest. I'm about to ask some people. It is? Okay. That's great. This was always an epic quest back in the day in Prophecies, because like you see that juicy 2,000 experience, and you're like, man, that's almost a whole level just from one quest. And by this time in Prophecies, like the max you get is like 500 experience, maybe 750 experience. Grinditch Courthouse. Oh, you're right. Oh, we're going to the Flame Temple. Okay. But then once you see 2,000, it's like, holy cow. That is a lot of juicy experience. Let me turn on the toolbox. I absolutely agree with that, Tar Heel. I totally agree with you. I don't want to put Reforged badge on my main character. I don't want to do it. Do Ashes. Thank you, Alanon. Yeah, Tar Heel. I'm actually in agreement. I think it's crazy they did it that way. Oh, there's a new toolbox. There's a new toolbox update. If I hit launch, is it gonna crash my game? No, we're in. Wow, they're getting a lot better at putting out the stable updates. Good for them. Oh, yeah, I didn't even look at the skill balance update. Does someone have a link to the skill balance? Oh, Aladon, you thought it was gonna crash my game? Pissing off people like me who kept the game alive. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that argument. It's kind of like the I'm a taxpayer, therefore everything I should get my way on everything argument a little bit. Because I mean, you kept the game alive for sure, but it's not like you represent everyone who has kept the game alive's opinions. So it's like you can't make everyone happy. It did mine the first 2 hours. Oh, so they must have just fixed the crashes, Alanon. What is... Yeah, someone send me the link, or I'll find it, I guess. Skill updates. Dear Google, if you don't mind, please let me know what the skill balance updates are recent. For the recent Guild Wars Reforged update. Game updates.
On at this time, sir.
Who's that? Geeks, what's up, man? Good morning, yeah.
Morning, sir.
Got home early from work. And I hopped on to check out some new updates. Let's share the screen really quick. Wow, that's big. Make that a little smaller. A little too big. Let me try. There we go, that's better. Still too big. Okay, that's better. A wiki already lists the skills. Yeah. I see what you mean, Tar Heel. But the question is, should they have worried about pissing you off? And did they think they were going to make majority of people happy? That's a good question. Oh, what's going on? Ah, okay. So a lot of assassin changes. That's great. Ah, they changed Mantis Touch. So McCanny was right. My illusionary weaponry build is broken now. Not broken in a good way. Broken in a doesn't work way. So a lot of just shadow. Wow, huge increase on the daze attack, daze effect. I mean, I don't think any of these are gonna get used though in general PvE. Wow, Dervish got a buff. Crazy. Mesmer got a buff. Wow, that's pretty huge for a Hex Eater Signet. Recurring insecurity. You must like that one, Tar Heel. You like that skill. That was a pretty cool one. I might try that on a build sometime. Tons of... What is the Smiter's Boon? Increased recharge time from 89 to 90? What is that? What? But what to do on the wiki pages for each skill? Standard or Reforge? Oh, so are you correct about that, Turheel? Are the skill rebalances only for Reforge? Let me read that again. Where does it say the skill balances are only available in Reforged mode? Oh, and then they invented a new skill type for assassin called tricks. Kind of weird. I think they should do something like that for illusionary weaponry. I think illusionary weaponry should be somewhere between a spell, enchantment spell, and a skill. All right, let's get into the content. What the heck? I'm about to go to bed and see a surprise stream. I know. I'm sorry, Angry Caboose. You preferred the longer duration. Yeah, damage comes from more from duration than it does the pips. Just one single pip's not going to make a big difference in terms of 5 seconds of duration. Hold 8-man run from from Temple of Aegis hard mode to get to the dungeon. Oh, I didn't even think about this being a 4-man. Well, let's do this quest first and see how it goes. I'm just doing normal mode, so I'm not too worried about... I could bring Roger. He doesn't have any attributes. It'll be like he's with me. If I bring him as an Ellie. Bring Roger with me. Where's Gwen? Okay. Let me put fragility on her. Even though I don't think heroes usually use fragility well. I'm never really happy with how they use it. And let's put epidemic on him. Oh, yeah, that sounds interesting, Tar Heel. Maybe it's a little bugged. He has no weapon. Gosh, I need to play this character more. I don't know what happened to all my characters' weapons. Do I have any wands for him? Yeah, let's give him that. Cool. You ate my weapons, Angry? Darn you. Ah, sorry. I need to give Roger a offhand too. I wish the mercenaries used the equipment from how they were. That'd be kind of broken, I guess. But that would be kind of cool at the same time. Does he have an offhand he can use? I don't think he does. Recurring should have changed either the energy cost or recharge, not both. I don't think I have an offhand for... Oh, check out this Maul of the Ranger I found the other day. Oh, I'm getting distracted. Do I not have a staff or anything? I guess he can use Kirsch's staff. Whatever. Okay, we're going. It's normal mode. Be careful out there. Wrecked. Get wrecked, Char. Wow, it is way faster coming from this way. Need to change. Probably need to open with Rising Bile, so it's on there longer, so it's a bigger explosion when they die. Yeah, that's the big issue with Hex Eater Signet being a touch skill. But it seems like they're really buffing and rebalancing a lot of hex removal skills, which is kind of weird. Wonder why that is. Because in the last skill balance update, they buffed, what was it? Hex Eater Vortex, which I keep forgetting that I want to run that on my Mesmer. This change is showing for me, so some add def debug f def def bugged. I don't know what that means. I just threw it together, Polyester Kyle. I hardly ever play this this Necromancer. This used to be my main. This was the first character I made on this account, but I just kind of abandoned him. Uh-oh. Who are these guys? This is new. But yeah, I think it's kind of fun. Spreads lots of conditions, got some hexes. Got some direct damage with necrosis. Probably can change I'm Unstoppable to something else. I'm not even using it, but it's pretty spammable. Low energy skills. Low cooldown skills as well. So they get bleed, or they get cripple. I could probably put in finish him. That might be better than something else. But yeah, they get cripple, they get poison, disease, weakness, cracked armor. Hey, I changed my schedule just for you, Luigi. Welcome to this side of the world, man. I hope you enjoy Japan, bro. What day did you arrive? Yeah, I got home a little early and I wanted to do this content. Yeah. Similar to the last buff. It's like it's cool that they're getting love, but they won't see any use, I don't think, anyway. Whoops, they're not. Let's cast that one. Meeting up with these Ascalon strikers. These guys are new. Monday evening and then immediately fell asleep. Dude, that's perfect. You're gonna have hardly any jet lag then. Arrive in the evening, fall asleep, you wake up in the morning, you're good to go. Usually that happens though. When I'm traveling to somewhere, I don't really get much jet lag, but when I come back home, I usually get the jet lag. Probably from the, you know, the adrenaline and excitement of traveling. Oh, these guys are random, these Ascalon strikers? Was that always the case? Maybe I just never noticed them. I mean, you don't often come over this way. This whole area is optional. No, I slept for like 9 to 10 p.m. and it was kind of bad after that. I fell asleep from 4 to 8 p.m. yesterday and hardly slept. Dang! Don't sleep your whole trip, man. Are you spending the whole time in Tokyo or where are you headed to? I've only been to Fukuoka and Osaka. And I went to Yuhuin, but I've only been like for short weekend trips. I'd never spent a long time there. I would love to go back. I'm glad they decided to make content for this area though, because like this is a pretty epic flame temple. Pretty epic area that's entirely optional. It's kind of weird they made it that way. Let's see the party statistics. I'm kind of curious if Gwen is actually using... Oh, she's using Fragility. Roger is not using Epidemic as much as I would like. Okay. No, I'm visiting Numazu tomorrow and flying to Hokadate on Thursday through Friday. Very live, sunshine trips. Huh. Now a reason for a non-prophecies character to go to Ascalon besides Protector. Yeah. For real. Like, my assassin has almost 0 of prophecies explored. My main goal is a concert on Sunday evening, though, so that's what I'm mostly excited for. Heck yeah. Hey, that's a great idea, KD. And yeah, thanks for tuning in from Sydney. We're kind of on a similar time zone. Deliver the ashes to Duke Brereton. Okay, so we did this. Yeah, I was just saying that, Dark Heel. This quest was always super juicy for a new Prophecies player. 2,000 experience. It's massive. It's as much as a mission, pretty much. Mission and bonus. Also, yeah, I mapped this whole area on my new Ranger. I'm trying to 100% a month or two ago. And was amazed at all the random... Yeah, it's huge. It's so weird because, like, apparently when Guild Wars Prophecies came out, their plan was for Guild Wars to be a PvP game. And the PvE was all, like, extra content for them. But they really made these massive areas. Okay, so we did this quest. So something else should open up, right? I know, it's crazy to think of Guild Wars as just a PvP game. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you should do... I don't think low-level characters should ever do this quest as soon as you get to Piken. Because running from here to Temple Corridor is very difficult, especially when you're dealing with level 4 henchmen, or level 6, I think they're here. Now go to the breach. Althea gives quest in front of dungeon. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right. Hey, Drexit. Yeah, a little early stream. Wednesday's kind of slow. But my wife was like, go, make some content. Go play some Guild Wars. And I was like, really? It wasn't quite like that. Really? You mean it? Okay, so go to the beach. Go to the breach from Piken Square. I'm surprised so many people are tuned in at this time. I do have a fantastic wife. So the dungeon, is the dungeon located at the north wall entrance here? Like the actual breach? That's where she's at? That's where the ghost is? Okay. To the right of it. So in this area over here. Okay. Well, Yax isn't much further, but also going from Yax. Oh, yeah, I see. Well, this run down to Ascalon Foothills from Yax is very easy. And then from here to there. Yeah, it is still pretty far, isn't it? Definitely the 6-man is better, though. Agree. Oh, there she is. The distance, though, for a 4-man team is not recommended. I did live in Japan. Yeah, that's right, Hyper Luigi. You told me that. You speak Japanese, too. But for now, I need to save money to finish a bachelor's degree, ideally in Japan, in order to get a work visa. So you're looking for a job in Japan, and I'm guessing as a non-English speaker, as like you want to work for a Japanese company? That very brave. Good luck. Forsaken Tunnels. So this is the same Forsaken Tunnels as in pre-searing. My wife and I are looking, maybe translation. Yeah, that would be ideal, I think. My wife and I are starting to consider and thinking about moving back to Texas. Thanks to you, my body has been laid to rest. Like me, you may wonder why I yet remain on this plane. I can only surmise that my true purpose remains undiscovered. I can hear the cries of so many aggrieved spirits, lost like myself until very recently. They call out for help from the very ground beneath our feet. This war has stolen countless lives. Many of the fallen were not soldiers, but regular people who sought only to live regular existences, to raise families and pursue passions, to be happy, to be safe. The searing and the war that followed have torn asunder so many dreams. Many of these spirits retreated underground to the place of the living, now called the Tunnels of the Forsaken. There are the spirits wonder, malcontent, and desperate for a way to escape the scorched battlefields they once knew as home. Will you aid me in granting those spirits peace and passage from this wicked world? Sweet. Man, I really want to get her as a hero for Roger, because it's like, lore-wise, having a Mesmer from Prophecies, she's basically your teacher. Prophecies Mesmers were all trained by Althea. So it's pretty sweet to have, have her as a hero. Not as much as Japan, but to answer your question, Luigi, I've heard Texas is extremely idolized in Japan. I love to see that. But Texas barbecue is blowing up in Korea, actually. So you're seeing a lot of smokers, like meat smokers, and Texas-style barbecues and stuff. My wife and I are thinking about, learning. Like, I know how to eat Texas barbecue, but I don't know how to make Texas barbecue. My wife and I are actually thinking about learning how to smoke, and maybe opening something here, depending on how soon we want to move back to Texas or not. But yeah, it's pretty lucrative. My nephew, he lives and works in Japan. He's got a job he's a hotel industry. And his favorite place whenever he graduated from university there, and his favorite place was this Texas bar. It was called just Texas. Kind of funny. I'm headed to bed. Have a good rest. Hey, thank you, Angry Caboose. Thanks for popping in. You were here just like not even 24 hours ago. You were in the last stream too, dude. You're freaking killing it. In Japan, the hand works as a knife, but the Ginzu is still better. Yeah, I read the patch notes. And what the heck? A ghost hero scene. Yeah, I know. That's so cool. But I mean, we've teamed up with ghosts before. Ghostly hero in the Crystal Deserts and stuff. It's not really that crazy lore-wise to do it. Oh my. Good luck. I wonder how your allergies are over here, Luigi. Allergies are terrible this time of year. My favorite story is when I came to Japan 1 week later. I went to the airport to get a SIM card, and two high school girls asked to interview me in English. And when I said I was from America, she asked, "Are you from Texas? Like King of the Hill?" That's awesome. Yeah, that reference went over my head, Tar Heel. I'm sorry. What's up, Jinx, over on the Twitch side? Wow, the Grawl are still down here. Elementals are still down here. Storm Riders came down. I think it's pretty sweet that they actually made a new area. I really hope more and more dungeons come in, and I hope they pop up in like the random sections of prophecies and factions, Nightfall. Like, there's so much unused areas. So many unused areas they could add. They could add a dungeon up in the northern Shiver Peaks. Like Iron Horse Mines, they could add like a miner summit, a Stone Summit dungeon or something. They could add some Maguma Jungle dungeon would be sweet. Okay, we'll do Tar Heel. Sorry about the ad, Jinx. You know what would be sick? Tell me. I want to know what would be sick. Oh, we're dealing with Ghost, so Virulence was not a great choice here. That would be awesome. I think there are going to be some ads on YouTube. If you want if you want to have an adless stream, I recommend going to Kick. Kick has a bit better stream quality. Tar Heel, from what I know about you, I think you would really enjoy Texas and Texans in general. The Char area with Kralkatorix. Yeah. But Kralkatorix is already up here. Right here. In between Dalada Uplands and Saknoth Valley. And it's already situated between 1 and 2, 3 dungeons up there. But I can't imagine them putting another dungeon there. Maybe though. I'm kind of hoping they put these like low-level dungeons throughout. I think that would be so cool. And have them scale, having the dungeon scale in difficulty would be a great touch. And I'm really hoping for another 12-man. Urgos is Warren and the Deep. Those are like some of my favorite PvE experiences. And these guys are hurting. Whoops. No, I meant something similar to where you see other dragons or so, like a foresight into Guild Wars 2. Yeah, I think there's a lot to be done that can make some... Like, Guild Wars 2 spent a lot of time in Guild Wars 2 making content that links it to Guild Wars 1. I think they could start doing the same with Guild Wars 1. Start dropping these, like, retconned clues and hints that foresee what we already know to be true in Guild Wars 2. I think that's cool. Drakkar. Wait, I never realized those are 12-player. Never played them. Yeah, 12-player dungeons, man. They're a blast. You can do them nowadays with Meta Way, the Mesmer Way, with only 8. and with cons and stuff. I've done it before, but it's really enjoyable with just a casual group of 12 people. Super epic. Yeah, I believe it, Tar Heel. Texas is growing so fast, man. It changes every year that I go. And man, what am I doing? Fingers fat fingering everything. Need to attempt them next time the bounties go up. If you have a second account or multiple accounts with Guilder's Launcher, it's also, I've done it before where I've used heroes from my second account, so I clear it with 11 members. And there's a lot of tricks to the deep that you can skip content and run through it. The deep, I would think, as a whole, is a bit easier than Urgos' Warren. Urgos' Warren is nasty, man. How fast you can speed clear with the 12-man Mezway. Yeah, the speedrunners, they just literally run past everything in the deep. We get Yankees while Texas gets California refugees. Ugh. That's the problem, Luigi. Yeah, so you have to bring, if you want to do yourself with 11 hero or with 10 heroes, you have to bring your secondary account. What's going on here? Oh, these guys just keep coming. Oh, we're doing it right. Just hold off the waves. Ignite the pyre. Ignite the first pyre. Oh, okay. I have to stand on it. Let's read what I'm supposed to do. I'm just talking. This would be kind of hard in hard mode, maybe. I agree. I think they should add 11 heroes up to an update. Because it's just those 2 areas. And people are already doing it with Guildlord's Launcher, where they have multiple accounts. So why not just make it so? Alright, see you, Dregs. Have a good day at work. Cupcake! Guys, get on the fire. Thank you, Ara. Dunkoro's having some energy problems, it looks like. Has anyone mentioned the hero armor that Althea has at the moment? Not yet. I heard she has warrior defense on her though. Yeah, I heard her armor rating is like way too high. Think it'll be patched or intended. Surely it's not intended. Mesmers can be really tanky though compared to other casters. With their prodigies insignias, they can get pretty good defense. 120 plus armor. Sheesh. Sounds awesome. All right, now we're doing this faster. That's great. The first pyre took us like 3 hours. The quest markers that I have on Toolbox are kind of janky down here. Well, these guys have elite skills. Live transfer. Still need to do dungeon. Worked 13 hours yesterday, then crashed when I got home. Yeah, it's been hard for me to find time to do the anniversary event as much as I'd like. I've been fighting a cold, been sleeping a lot, resting. I wanted to have like several stacks of consumables, party favors and cupcakes and stuff, but man, I just have not been able to find time to grind. This might be a legal way to get elite skills. If, yeah, we have to check. If we run into a boss that has an elite skill, then yeah, possibly. But so far, it's just these normal enemies that have elite skills, which can't be captured. They're usually careful with not giving elite skills to these low level bosses in hard mode, so that you can't do that. I sense the fear and pain of the area lifting. Come speak with me over here. Still a little bit upset that you have to have Reforged badge to get her, but... Oh, mod confirmed. You'll find a boss with an elite. So yeah, you're right then, Jing, or with Luigi. You will be, if there's a boss with an elite skill, this would be the technically earliest area to get an elite skill. You have done a great service to these poor spirits. May they find peaceful passage to the mists. For all the dead fallen victim to this war, there are as many living refugees yet clinging to hope. While Prince Rurik and King Adalburn feud over military tactics and politics, many Ascalonians seek only to carve out a place beyond the violence of war, where families can be safe, where lives can be lived rather than sacrificed. I venture to say that these departed spirits have done us a service in turn, for they have led us here to this ancient village. We shall make of this place a haven for our brothers and sisters living and dead, in need of a place to lay their heads. Mod, you mentioned that disease does not transfer from you to Althea since she's a ghost, but does that mean she's undead? So does that mean she's immune to bleeding? And does she also take double damage from holy damage? Nightfall has a mid-level boss with an elite, not a good elite. Check in with Cop the Quick in Pike and Square. See when we expect the supplies. Oh, so she's wanting to bring living Ascalonians down here to use this as a base. That's why this ghost exists, because Yeah, she was supposed to be in the group with Devona and Eve and Aiden, Sin, Menlo, but she died. That's why Mesmers don't have it. You didn't test bleeding or holy. Okay. I go back to Piken. And talk with Cop the Quick. Who's over here? Can you make sure these supplies are delivered safely to the refugees? The places the fellow can lay his head without worry. Yeah, he just wants to take these supplies. Yeah, that's why I came here. Let me change my build because these ghosts are not participating with me. So let's go with more of a curses build with heavy degeneration. Mox should be immune to fleshy conditions but never check. I don't think he is. I think he can bleed. But I agree he should be. And let's go Spiteful Spirit. My old favorite necromancer skill. Yeah, that would be pretty strong. Have any necromancer tomes? Yeah. I don't have any good skills to take. Spiteful Spirit is not really that powerful anymore, is it? Not really used that much. Let's go with, yeah, we're gonna spam Spiteful Spirit. Icy Veins could be good too. That might be more damage actually. Just go Icy Veins. Necrosis is still super high damage. Then I don't think they're having bodies here, so probably similar to what I was running earlier. Not many bodies, so this one won't help either. You're going to love to see the skill that you can cap from the dungeon. Oh, are you saying I should bring a Signet of Capture? I'm guessing it's like, is it 100 blades or something? That'll be crazy. That'd be crazy if it's 100 blades. Surely not. Last one. Need more energy. Oh, let's just bring masochism. Extra damage. Okay. Sorry, I'm missing some messages. Man, how much I want to be playing this game right now. Golem should be weak to cold and lightning damage. Yeah, they should just make that a consistent thing. Either make the heroes just aesthetically look like different species, or give the different species some base stats. Makes it more interesting. I'm working through Tyrion Explorer and Skill Captor on that Ranger. I'm up to Southern Silver Peak, and I've been going through the Northern Southern passes for the first time eventually. Watch its energy surge. Oh my gosh, if it's energy surge, that would be hilarious. It'd be so crazy. Imagine using a Mesmer mercenary hero. I'm doing it because I'm doing it Sirayu because Roger Spellblade is my main, and I don't want to give him a Reforged badge. So if you want to imagine that, that might help explain why I'm doing it. Billy D recommends Ravenous Gaze. Works every time. I like Ravenous Gaze. Yeah, Ravenous Gaze is fun. Whoops. Forgot to keep Masochism up. It was because of the patch notes? What patch note? What did the patch notes say about using Mercenary Hero? Give me more details, Sarayu. You're speaking in riddles. Holy crap. Why am I hitting so... Oh, he had Frenzy. That's why. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm on my way to get the new hero. But purely the only reason I'm using Roger is because I wanted to do this quest on on Roger, but I can't because he's Reforged. Speaking in tongues, yeah. Dropping some sarcastic comments make me understand, figure out what he's trying to say. Exactly. Moral support. He's my main, and I can't bring him. I keep thinking about it. I hate that you have to have the Reforged badge to do this new content. I don't want the Reforged badge. Dude, I'm hitting like an absolute truck. Why am I doing so much damage? That's fine. I like taking my mercenaries of my other classes as sort of lore thing. It's because Mesmer here added some Mesmer mercenary. Yeah, it's an agree. But the problem is they said that they were gonna have a badge for veterans. So by not taking the Reforged badge, you're signifying that, you know, your character is not a quote unquote veteran character. So if they're gonna make the Reforged badge, they shouldn't have any drawback to taking the Reforged badge. They shouldn't make any disadvantage at all. Oh, it's just because they have lower than max armor. That's why I'm hitting so hard. Got it. Gosh. I wish Necromancer always did this much damage. Well, the disadvantage is you lose the veteran badge. So either don't have the veteran badge at all, so that you don't have to weigh these options, or don't force you to take the Reforged badge. If there was no veteran badge coming out, and as far as I know, there is one coming out, I would have no problem taking Reforged badge because I would see no downside. But then they said, oh, if you don't take the Reforged badge, you're going to have this exclusive veterans badge. Okay, now I have to make a decision. Don't give me that decision and make me miss out on content. This is Icy Veins. Thanks to you, my buddy. Okay. Supply shipment. On behalf of your humblest settlement, I thank you. Unfortunately, you have caught us marred in trouble once more. It would seem that not only must we contend with the danger of the Char and the Ghoul, but the malice of man as well. Yes, one of our own has betrayed us. What? Duke Willgrove was displeased with rationing of food we have resourced. He made off with enough supplies for 3 men and fled deeper into the tunnels. Will you track down the Duke and retrieve our stolen goods? Why would he do that? Our existence here is precarious enough. Cannot stand the loss. He made off with the Mesmer staff as well. And it's an heirloom of mine, in all honesty. Do be careful with it. You've been able to retrieve it. I don't think it's content. I get what you mean, but it's never use this character for new content or never get the badge on your character. Like, I completely understand, but I personally prefer new content to a badge. Yeah, I mean, obviously you're getting more from the Reforged badge than you're losing. Or you're getting more from the Reforged badge than you would be with the Veterans badge. But you're still making players choose. No, I just it was a bit slow day at work. Uzoth, welcome in, Uzoth. So I got home and I told my wife about the update, so she's like, "Go make some content for the update." Oh yeah, it does cold damage, so it's armor respecting. Had to check and make sure it wasn't. Yeah, it's not shadow damage. Duke Willgrove headed deeper into the tunnels with their supplies. I can't imagine he hopes to achieve out there. In my own exploration, the tunnels seem to be dead end beyond the old barracks. Perhaps it's just that which the Duke seeks, a dead end, if you'll excuse the expression. Perhaps he only means to satiate his gluttony once more for a meeting grin. Doesn't really make sense. Even if you're evil, yeah, like why would you run deeper with just a bunch of supplies that's gonna run out? Plot-wise, kind of weak. He should be trying to do something that would well, okay. I just have to go. Yeah, this is not a usual streaming time for me. I think the veteran badge should apply to any character that existed before Reforged badge existed. Or before Reforged came out. That would be an easy way to do it. I don't even need Devon Vanguard support because I'm doing way more damage with Icy Veins than I would be with the Vanguard support. Yeah, this is a new quest. It's south of Pike and Square. It's a post-searing dungeon. So I'm doing the initial quests that unlock the dungeon. Pretty exciting stuff. I think so too, Uzoth. Oh, I'm dazed. That's right. Then I will use Vanguard support. If it works the same way as the pre-searing dungeon, Jessman, then it will scale to my level, I think, after I do these initial quests. Because that's how the pre-searing dungeon works. The initial quest to open it up, they're low levels. And then once you unlock it, they scale to you. Look at that. IT Bane's doing more damage than Energy Surge. In those cupcakes. So, yeah, obviously you can't go down there. Last time to get down here, you needed a elemental shard thing. The Vanguard support, I think, should do bonus damage because it's armor respecting, so it might also do a lot of damage. That's the funny thing. Mesmer is actually worse against low-level enemies because you want to take advantage of the free bonus multiplier you get from armor respecting. True, true, true. Oh, good point. Oh, there's bandits down here. Yeah, you don't get any the downside, quote unquote downside to armor ignoring damage is you don't get any bonus damage. I'm just kind of exploring at this point. Oh, okay. This is where we go. This old dusty crystal, think it's worth anything? How come I'm doing 0 damage to some of those? Oh, because of Rising Bile. Because Rising Bile isn't being on for even 1 second, so it's dealing zero damage. Yeah, Rising Bile's kind of useless against low-level enemies, I guess. Putrid Bile would have been better. You get the health degeneration if that foe die. Yeah, it does a base damage, amount of damage. Yeah, I should have gone with that. Faster cooldown too. Yeah, that would have been way better in every way. Exploding corpses is sick. I agree. But the reason why I changed my build is because I thought I was fighting a bunch of ghosts, so I assumed I was gonna be fighting ghosts here. But of course, since I changed my build, I'm not fighting any ghosts. So Minion Master actually would have been pretty good here. Minion Master would have been excellent. That's what I get. What I get for changing my build. So the question is, this Duke person, yeah, what type of boss is he gonna be? I could see him being a Mesmer boss because he stole the staff. I could see him being a warrior boss because he's a duke, and all the dukes have in pre-searing were warriors. But he's also a coward. He's a politician boss. Yeah. So I would say if he's a Mesmer boss, I bet you he has Energy Surge. Duke Willgrove. What? He wasn't 50% health? That's lame. Oh, this is where you fight the... Isn't this where you fight the boss in the pre-searing dungeon? Right? Not that Duke, Tar Heel. One day I hope they add proper hero skill trainers in 7th Prophecies hero after the main 6, so you can play a lore accurate playthrough of Prophecies with 3, 5, and 7. Okay, here are the ghosts. Yeah, I think I don't see any reason why or any problem in adding like a bunch of new heroes. Just add a ton of heroes. 4 of every profession. Dookies defile the game. The sacred game of basketball. I mean, Guild Wars. I don't know if I'm going the right way, by the way. Oh, Canadian Goose. Yeah, this is a fun skill. I don't know why I don't use it that often. I hope they at least add better hero menu organization, like drop-down profession lists. The current list is so long. Yeah, they should add a filter button similar to how they have skill filters. Sort by profession, sort by... Yeah, I guess just sort... They are kind of already sorted by profession. But yeah, I agree. Make the menu look different somehow. I don't know. I don't know exactly how, but just make it a little bit cleaner looking. Just do it, okay? It is literally just a long list right now. I know, man. They need to add one more elemental hero so badly. They added a warrior and a mesmer. Which makes sense lore-wise, but still. Clickable drop-down list for each profession is all it needs. How do I get down there? No, it's very easy. This is called Guild Wars Toolbox. If you type in GW Toolbox, if you go to gwtoolbox.com, I can even show you in 2 seconds. Go to gwtoolbox.com, and then at the very top, downloads, GW Toolbox. This is the current version. You click that, and then you're done. And then you just run it. After you launch the game, you run it, and then you get these settings. And these are all the add-ons it comes with. For the green line, it's under General, and then you go to Quests module, and then that's it. Super duper easy. Hi, happy anniversary. What's up, Irvion? And happy stream. I have a question, as this is my first anniversary since 2010 or so. Which weapons I should go with the proofs? Seems like the ones from the last year's the +5 attribute. No, I disagree. So the +5 attributes from the last anniversary, they're cool, but they're not really ideal because, for one, those mods can be found in all year long from mobs, from enemies. So you're gonna get those mobs anyway just from playing the game. And two, they're pretty strong only during festival events, because one of the mods they have on there is plus 20% damage or whatever, or plus 20% recharge time just during festival events. And to be fair, there are quite a few festival events throughout the year, but in my opinion, the only weapons you really need to go for are these types of weapons, like where is it? Like this one, the anniversary weapons, like anniversary scythe, because this type of weapon does not exist. It only exists in the anniversary event. So whatever your main is, I recommend getting the anniversary weapon for that character. Yeah, those ones are terrible. You can make better ones with drop. Yeah, exactly, Luigi. The ones with the mods on them. The ones labeled anniversary are super unique, and in the case of this scythe, it's extremely powerful. Like I could even run it now with no dervish, and I should be doing some decent damage. Let's see. But among the anniversary weapons, I think scythe is probably #1 because it unlocks the highest damage build in the game for Necromancer, the Soul Taker Necromancer. The sword for Ranger is probably tied #1 or #2 because it's used in tons of meta builds. And then the Mesmer Shield is also pretty high up there. Yeah, let's just roll with the scythe. Should have plenty of energy, right? Whoops. Mesmer Shield is it doesn't exist outside of the game, and it's a caster shield for a max armor shield for a caster, which is very good for switching to for survivability. I mean, yeah. For a caster to have max defense shield without any investment in tactics or leadership or tactics or motivation or command, like it's a very strong thing. I think I'm going the right way. Not going to be as noticeable as a because it's armor as much as like damage, but it is very powerful. Because a lot of casters already bring shields to swap to when they're under attack with various defenses. So having a max defense shield is great. And then there's some meme ones like the anniversary bow for the assassin. That's just really fun. The anniversary hammer for monk seems pretty cool too. I've never tried it personally, but yeah, I would try it. It looks fun. I already built, but I haven't tested an energy build. Fire biker, fire nuker, vow of revolution. That makes sense. The best anniversary ones, I was just listing them. I would say top 3, the scythe, the prominence, the sword for a ranger, and the curtain shield for mesmer. And then the anniversary bow for assassins, really fun. The spear for warriors is also, it's pretty decent, especially in PvP. Dang it. I keep accidentally finish him. I found it. Yeah, the ritualist bow build is cool too. Absolutely. It can do crazy damage. I've played with people running it and they out damage. They do some high DPS. Yeah, it's crazy. Candy cane shield with IW. That's a fun one. Not a bad choice there, Uzoth. I have no idea where I'm going. Is it crazy? I wish we could remove the preparation move from barrage and volley. Like, there are enough other skill types that work on it. Woo, that would be so broken, dude. Imagine barrage with ignite arrows. Barrage, ignite arrows, conjure fire. Like, that would be insane damage. That would be like the most massive nuke ever. With splintered weapon. Oh, it's way too powerful. I agree with Tar Heel. That that would be the meta. It would immediately be the highest damage meta. Just run Barrage Ranger with ignite arrows. 5 arrows clustered with ignite arrows. It's just an absolute nuke. But put splinter weapon plus conjure flame, or even just winnowing. I think it would match existing. That's your okay. So your argument is that it's just as powerful as current meta. I think it might be more powerful in many cases. All right, where the heck do I go? I guess I go down here. I guess we're doing a vanquish of this area, guys. The thing is, Ranger Bow is so underpowered. It's not... I don't know if it's underpowered. It's just... It's not as powerful as Dagger. It's like the DPS is not as powerful as Dagger spam. But it's effective still. Like, you can still do pretty good damage with it. It's just not as attractive anymore. Here we go. Duke Wilgrove. Here are the staff you wanted, Varney. Now for the part of the bargain. You said you know a way out of this doomed kingdom. Oh, you'll see soon enough. I made a great start. Okay, so he is trying to get out of the kingdom. It's been hiding in the ancient past this whole time. Why did we activate that? Why did we activate that dialogue? Oh, there he is. He's a ranger. Duke Willowgrove's a ranger, but he's only level 5. So he must not be the final boss. Oh, this is where the boss was in the first pre-dungeon. What I hate the most is Vow Strength. The moment the enemies aren't balled up, or there are only 1 or 2, you do no damage. Yeah, a lot of Dervish DPS is dependent on balled up enemies. I kind of like that because Assassin is dependent on single DPS, so it gives some value to single target DPS. Bow has almost no single target potential. Bows are ranged, daggers are melee. There should be a difference, yeah. Unless you run a really specific build, then there's Mesmer. You can use incendiary arrows instead of barrage, less target. Yeah, that's a great technique, Sarayu. I like to run. I'm a fan of incendiary arrows. It's pretty cool. What do you want? You came after the supplies. Hey, no need to get aggressive now. It was all just a misunderstanding. I was just a bit too hungry. Thinking with my stomach, as it were. Anyways, I was just borrowing them here. Take the supplies back. Oh, he's just a coward. Okay. Do we go back? What do we have to... I guess should we run all the way back, or should I go to Piken? Guess we gotta run back. But yeah, I don't think... I just think Bow has more uses than just being super high DPS. Like, it's probably the best spreader of conditions for martial classes. Got that going for it. It's the best interrupter for martial classes. I mean, it's a solid single target interrupter for any class. You're talking attribute points there, Tar Heel? I just really want to do damage, and conditions aren't amazing for damage at all. Yeah. Conditions are not... They're not as flashy as huge damage numbers piling up. I think Degeneration gets a bad rap. I think Degen builds are highly effective, but because the damage numbers aren't there, they get underrated quite a lot. Of course, you're not going to do as much damage as a spike damage build, but that's the point. It's supposed to be damage over time. So, as long as you have good survivability and you can keep consistent condition and hex degen up, it's a lot of pressure. Hi. 안녕하세요. Pinpoints is max investment in the second possession profession line. That should matter more. In arrows in general, 20 HP per second is just not that much. Why wait when you can do 120 immediately? Yeah, I mean, the Dijin is really effective in a PvP mindset because you're providing tons of pressure for enemy healers to deal with. It's damage over time, but the current meta of PvE is to just deal 120 damage immediately, nuke and spike and delete enemies ASAP and run to the next mob. Which, yeah, that makes sense. It's speed over anything. And if you can do it faster, why do it slower? That's a fine counter argument. I'm just saying it's still effective by its, like, it still does good damage and it's still effective by definition. It's just not the most effective. Yeah, mandragores, man. Mandragores are scary in Eye of the North. Gosh. They can really put lots of pressure on your team. And as Tarkil showed, like, his Djinn build for Slaver's Exile, like, that convinced me. There is definitely a place in certain PvE areas where Djinn is very nice. Armor ignoring, it's it ignores block damage block. It ignores damage reduction. AoE burning is really powerful for sure. Hey, thanks, Andres. Sorry, guys. Like Rodguards cost 25, Searing Heat costs 15. Energy Surge costs 5. Energy Surge is too cheap, man. Yep. Meteor has it has the exhaustion too. Just be smart with the Djinn. Don't use conditions or hexes when facing strong counters to the one or the other. Especially hexes. Like using high hex builds against like Shatter Hex is asking to be nuked. Make Energy Surge 10. Energy Surge is interesting. Like, 5 energy is way too cheap. 10 energy seems too expensive. But like energy burn, for example, it does the same thing that energy surge does, but it's single target. And it costs 10 energy with 20-second cooldown. Meanwhile, Energy Surge does the same thing, but it's AoE, and it's 5 energy and 5 seconds less cooldown. The difference between these two skills... Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I think it should probably be like... It should probably be like 10 energy on Energy Surge and 10 cooldown. All right, I think we get Ghost of Althea next, or is there's if it's like the other one, there's 3 quests to do. Yeah, there should be 1 quest because you have to fight the final boss. We all thank you for your help. Food is scarce, and down here, survival is a balancing act along a blade's edge. At least the living can enjoy the taste of these meager rations. What is it? I wonder. What would satisfy the craving I feel inside myself? Forgive my musings. You said you saw Varney down there. Whatever could he want with my staff? Well, you'll surely show back up at... Oh, so Varney is going to be the final boss. So it's a Mesmer boss. Varney is a troubled boy, undeserving of his destiny like many Ascalonians. I hope he does not have to wait till next world to find peace. Tar Heel, yeah, you agree. 10 energy, 10 recharge. I think that's a fine compromise. Not to mention Mesmer, fast casting, cooldown reduction. Yeah, exactly. Oof, roaring ethers are deadly, man. Last night I dreamt. She dreamt? She's a ghost. Is she sleeping as a ghost? That's weird. That's a weird comment from a ghost. Last night I dreamt. You're see-through. Not gonna lie, if damage ignoring damage didn't exist, Djinn would probably be really good in in-game areas just because it ignores their high armor. Maybe 3 seconds cast to give us a chance to interrupt. Yeah, they're not stackable. That's an issue. The depths of the earth cried out for help. Would you believe me if I told you I considered it a portent? I saw a tunnel, more than ancient, opening on another world. I would journey to the deepest depths of these tunnels in search of a pathway beneath the Shiver Peaks, an escape route from the scorched wasteland. I would ask you to travel with me to face whatever dangers the dark bowels of the world would hide in. Are we going to fight a Balrog? And to secure passage for our brothers and sisters in exile towards a dream of better life. Althea joins the party. Yeah, really early today, big fella. Hey, what's up, Canderous? Heck yes. I'm going to screenshot this. So, help Althea find a way deeper into the tunnels. Do I need to reset my quests? I don't think so. I can just... I don't think I do, right? You fight Gandalf and he says you shun that pass and you fall into death and delete your character. Am I going the right way? This is where you... Is this where you come in to the tunnels? I need to learn the path here. I've done this a few times. There is one. It's called Power something. But it's terrible. It's called The Power is Yours. It gives all your allies exactly 1 energy. Yeah, the power is yours, exactly. It's good as a alternative to go for the eyes because it's only 4 adrenaline and you can spam it pretty quickly to get your leadership energy back because it affects all allies. But it's an elite skill. So it's like giving up an elite skill just to give your allies 1 energy. AoE burning, Ray of Judgment. Ray of Judgment is great. Burning Arrow from the Ranger line is good. Searing Flames is awesome. Anthem of Flame is good. Blazing Finale. You should take a look at Blazing Finale. Blazing Finale is pretty insane. Except it has to be on a melee character. But it gives like 7 seconds of burning, I think. Yeah, that one sucks and is elite. I think Paragon has a place. If they buff the skills correctly, Paragon has a really good place for replacing the BIP Necro. Sacrifice the healing capabilities of the BIP Necro a little bit and just focus on the energy regeneration and supportiness of a Paragon. It would be a neat alternative to the BIP Necro. But they need to tweak a lot of skills. 1 energy regeneration. So no, if you check Sirayu, 1 pip of energy gives 1 second gives 1 energy over 3 seconds. It looks like 1 pip of energy gives 1 energy per second, but that's not the case. 1 pip of energy gives 1 energy over 3 seconds. And the skill, the power of yours, lasts 3 seconds. So therefore, 1 energy. Yeah. I thought the same thing. I was like, technically, if you add it up over all your characters, you know, it's a lot of overall energy. Because it's 8 times... It's 1 pip of energy times 8. So 8 pips of energy, essentially. But then So you're giving your team 8 energy in 1 second, but on an individual level, like 1 energy doesn't do anything. That's why BIP is a ton. Yeah. 2 energy per second is crazy. Make never give up adrenaline and effect unconditional. Paragon also suffers from having too many overlapping skills that cause deep wound. It's a very effective deep wound inflictor, but it's like I think 3 spear skills give deep wound. There's a shout that gives deep wound. There's too many Paragon skills that give deep wound. Mix it up a little bit. Give me like a poisoning spear. Never gonna give you. I always think I read it that way too. I rickrolled myself when I read Tar Heel's message. The song "Never Gonna Give You Up" popped in my head. Never gonna let you down. We're gonna run around. Let's see if I learned my lesson of where I have to go. I don't think I did. I was not paying attention. Yeah, I rickrolled myself. Spear attacks, man. And I think spears should be able to use the melee attacks that you get from warrior. The spear should use a melee attack. Paragon Elites are my favorite Prophecies dungeon. What does that mean? Paragon Elites are my favorite Prophecies. Spear should move quicker as well. Like the travel time of the spear should move quicker. Dude! How long's that been on the screen? Thank you, Hyper Luigi. I think that's been on the screen for like 30 minutes. Hours. I've been live for an hour 46 minutes. I think it's been on the screen forever. Oh, 5 minutes? Okay. Jeez. Guys, come on. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for letting me know. I don't like the arc. Yeah, I don't know enough about realistic spear travel. But if I think about like the javelin toss in the Olympics, it's pretty massive arc, isn't it? Read the wind, but with a spear. Yeah, I don't like that that monks are not the peak, like the best healers in the game. Ritualists are the best healers and protectors. Doesn't really sit well with me. Especially since smiting skills are still not great. You were mad that Strength of Honor doesn't affect the bow? Strength of Honor plus Barrage would be broken. Writs can't remove hexes? Is that true? Am I going the right way? To be fair, I think most. Yeah, okay. So a human monk can be very effective. But you think? Oh yeah. Yeah, human bib is not good. The heck do I go? Why did I not paying attention to my route before? I think it's down here though. I'm kind of going the right way. Yeah, this is right. This is the right way. And we loop around here a little bit. My other bow tag is it needs a properly good single target elite attack. Elite 1 on par with Barrage. Yeah, what would be the current best The current best single target elite skill for attack. Single target attack elite skill for Ranger. Quick shot. Just a pure strong attack. Isn't prepared shot pretty good? I can't remember the numbers on it. Burning arrow does nice. Yeah. Burning arrow does pretty nice damage. Yeah, Sirayu. That was the first thing that came up to my head. Sirayu and Mikkel. Burning arrow is very nice single target damage. That's probably either glass arrows or together as one. Is my point. Those are not attack skills. Attuned, the writ skill. Let me look up that one. Oops. The new ritualist skill. Attuned was Sonkai. Reduce activation time from 2 to 1.5. Reduce recharge time from 60 to 30. What does that one do again? Binding rituals cost 50% of the base energy to cast. Cool. Yeah, ritualists have some interesting underutilized synergies, I think. Punishing shot can be effective. That's that like elite interrupting skill. It's like the elite version of distracting shot or something. Oh, so you can keep 100% uptime with it? That's great. It would be the elite version of Savage Shot. I always get distracting and Savage mixed up. Okay. Yeah, so if you get that successful interrupt off, mega damage. Kind of punishes the enemy, huh? Hence, punishing shot. Yeah, because of the way they made expertise work, bow attacks are extremely expensive. They wanted to balance it that way. Yep. Rangers have to invest in expertise a little too much. I'm glad it is, so I can use crit barrage on my assassin. Alright, here's level 3. Sometimes the corporeal can be such a nuisance. Allow me. My assassin ranger has Way of the Master and Quick Shot. I don't have barrage yet. That might be pretty good though, Soraya. Are we talking PvP or PvE? Let's talk about both criminal behavior. Sorry for just now noticing your message. I'm sorry. What would you say is the PvP? Just to throw that out there. I should try quick shot on Assassin. Barrage is so overtuned, and yet it's one of the only ways Ranger can deal damage. And it requires AoE in order to do that damage. Disrupting accuracy plus... What is WOTM? Way of the Master. Oh, crit. Yeah, I got it. Crit eye, quick shot. Disrupting accuracy. Oh, that's what you're using on your assassin. Oh, so you turned it into a disruptor spammer. Ooh, that's interesting build. Somehow different damage if you're talking PvP. I think Sloth Hunters is highest single target damage. Sloth Hunters is very powerful. Right. Got that conditional the conditional high damage. I also had a critical agility interrupting build on an assassin hero at one point. Very fun. I've been enjoying disrupting accuracy on my Ranger hero on my Paragon while running Go for the Eyes. Makes her auto attack guaranteed interrupt. And then, of course, she has disrupting and savage shot as well. I use the anniversary flat bow, +5 strength one, so 2 arrows land at once. When one is in the air, I clock quick shot. Double the chance to interrupt. Oof. Nasty. Getting towards the end of this place, I think. I would have preferred recurve bow. If you're spamming enough fast activation attack skills on Ranger, you can spam them pretty fast for some really quick attack speed. The only viable bow build I use is Read the Wind plus Prepare Shot with the 2 Sundering Bow attacks, Dwarven Stability, and Lingering Reflexes. Lightning Reflexes. The auto attack speed isn't the problem, it's the flight time. Quick Shot has 2 times speed, so it's nice, but if I don't use Read the Wind, they whiff a lot. Even with 2 times attack speed, or 2 times the speed, they still whiff. Read the Wind is almost essential on... I would say it is essential on DPS bow builds. You need that fast flight time. Absolutely. With the double speed they hit. You need to use lightning reflexes with Dwarven Stability. It's single target, but you're basically machine gunning while maintaining your energy. Yeah. Yeah, lightning reflex is really nice for that. Expert focus. Expert focus. Your bow attacks for 24 seconds. Your bow attacks cost 2 less energy and deal 10 extra damage. That is great. Not even an elite skill. Hmm. So use expert focus with quick shot, dealing some good damage and fast attack speed there. Fast activation speed. If I had bow with plus expertise on it, it would work better for non-ranger X. Yeah, the only reason the assassin ranger works for energy is because assassins get so much energy off critical shots. Expert focus is way worse than you think, actually. It doesn't always work as described. What, you mean it's bugged or something, Luigi? Can't stand bugged skills. Not bugged, but here, the energy cost reduction applies to base cost only. As a result, sometimes the skill will not save any energy to the expertise. That makes sense. Because it can't lower the cost of the skill below a certain threshold, I guess. So if you have expertise lowering the skill too low, then you won't get any reduction of energy from the expert focus. What's up, Sim on track? Hi there. Finishing up this last dungeon, getting Althea the ghost. It only works with attack skills, bow attack skills. That's good though. Generally, preparation should only work with bows. Apply poison is an exemption. Did you download a new up? Yeah, I started stream 2 hours ago, and I turned on Toolbox right away, and it worked. So yeah, they must have fixed it, and yes, I had to update it. So try to download a new update, or make sure you update it before you launch it. It should work. Expertise divides the energy reduction by the percentage. So at 50% energy reduction, extra focus only reduces by 1 guaranteed energy. Oh, not worth it. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Apply poison makes it nice for thematic assassin. Apply poison. Yep, that's true. Combine it. Plus 5 expertise reduces 5 to 4 and 10 to 8. Combined with critical agility, and every crit is free. Why can't I go through here? This looks like a gate. Interesting. Oh, boss lock. Ah, I gotta find a boss. The anniversary expertise daggers. Are there anniversary expertise daggers? There's anniversary leadership daggers. I don't think there are expertise daggers, are there? Oh, the +5 expertise mod on regular daggers. Okay, yeah. That's very effective. All right, where the heck's this boss? It must be down here. I took a wrong turn somewhere. Yeah, he was talking about expertise mod, not expertise required. Yeah. Of the ranger daggers. Yeah. 13 crit strikes, +1 on hit, +1 on zealous. Cross the bridge to the left. Oh, here it is. Got it. Thank you, Mikkel. Backtrack. Perfect. Love backtracking. One energy matters versus energy denial, which is when one would be using something like prepared shot. Hey. Criminal behavior. Thank you for that follow over on Twitch. Appreciate it. Paragons get daggers. Rangers get swords from the deck or whatever. Yeah, I just got the leadership daggers on my Paragon. I'm excited to try that, but I also don't want to risk losing Doom's Covenant, so I'm a little bit torn. If you can find a calculated good use for expert focus, that's good. I'm just kind of salty it doesn't work like I feel like it should. I mean, if you think about it, I guess it allows you to put less energy or fewer attributes into expertise. I'm really saddened by one thing. What is the one thing that makes you saddened? They didn't bring back the expertise focus as an item. Just the skin of it. I didn't know there was an expertise focus item. Barney the Zealot. What were you expecting to find down here exactly? Could it be you dreamed of the impossible? You haven't unearthed exactly that. The Grawl serve me now. So they worship him like a god. You monster. Prophecies are a pre-order. Prism, Q8, expertise, like 10 armor. Yeah, there's a weird shield too. It looks like Captain America's shield, kind of. God touched Grawl. It's a warrior. Doesn't look like he's using a it doesn't look like he's using an elite skill. He's just using irresistible smash or whatever. He's a mesmer. What's he? Is he using energy surge? What's he using? Shatter hex. He's using energy surge. You were right. That's funny. That's gonna be tough on hard mode. Beast Crest was right. Chimeric Prism is also the only +5 energy shield. Skin of it is mad. The sole purpose is the prism is the focus. The bonus. I admittedly don't calculate. I go by feel and experience. Ironically, actually getting the 2 reduction is also based on having expertise. What's up? What's up, Thor? There's an anniversary sword requiring... Yep, prominence. It's a great one. Expert focus requires 8 expertise to get to 2. Yeah, so I think you would want to run it at low expertise. But if you would end up making that energy up with higher expertise anyway, then there might not be much use to it. That Grawl was the source of the pain I sensed. It is a pain I myself know well. Thanks to you, it has been freed. Perhaps we may say the same of Varney. I do not sense his spirit tethered to this plane, which indicates he has passed on. Like all those in this encampment, Varney was a victim of powers and ambitions beyond his control. Yet Varney's desire to obliterate the Char is part of the same violent history that has left Ascalon in ruins. We did what we had to, and I will cast my prayers that Varney may find peace beyond this world. My dream of a hidden escape route from this war-torn kingdom was only that, wishful thinking. Yet as I look around at these survivors, I see that already new life is being whittled day by day. As for myself, I'm not ready to rest. I would join you if you would have me. and continue to fight for those. If I don't choose to take her, what is she just gonna stay here and be a ghost forever? Althea joins your party. Heck yes. A +5x. Oh, what are you saying, Seraria? It's literally unattainable. A +5 expertise mob on a bow makes expert focus reduce. Makes expert focus reduce total cost by 2. 1 from expertise and 1 from focus. So it's better for non-rangers, funnily enough. Ooh, that's a good point. There's a shield in Old Ascalon with 5 energy from a collector. I'll have to look at that then. Still wish they brought back the actual chimeric prisms. This is my first anniversary event after being away for 12 years. I've basically just been collecting as many. Yeah, just do that. And then criminal behavior, whatever your main is, focus on getting anniversary weapons and items for that one main. Keep in mind, if you get a weapon on your main, on one character, only that character can use those weapons. They're automatically customized. So be careful with that. I was misled by the armor rating is equal to perfect shield for a warrior with 8 strength while offering +5 energy. There are no upgrade components that allow this on a shield. In battle, I feel the difference between 11 and 12 expertise. Oh no, sorry Thor. Alright, let's see what we get from this chest. Oh, 3 required 3 smiting rod. What? Wow, that's actually really dang good smiting rod for low level monks. Look at that. 17-15 recharge casting time thing. So I'm curious of what kind of loot drops from this chest at level 20. Let's see what level Althea is when we get her. We did it, guys. We got Althea. Also, welcome in to our one rat. Where is she at? Althea. Where is she? Ghost of... Oh, her name is Ghost of Althea. She comes with energy drain. Hey, that's not a bad build. That's not a bad base build. Althea has war. Yeah, let's look at that. Yeah, she has 80. She has level 80 armor. As opposed to Gwen, she has 60 armor. Althea has 80 armor. What the heck? It's because she's a ghost. Althea's Staff of Enchanting. Cool, man. That's so cool. That's really funny. Let's go look at her in action. Second night in a row you haven't had six hours of sleep. He looks really cool. Her staff is Q9. She has 7 domination. She has 0 inspiration. Not the greatest out the gate. But I mean her skill. I didn't look at her attributes actually. Yeah, attributes are not great, but her skills, she's got really good energy management. Backfire. Yeah, actually, she's doing a mixture of illusion. Illusion and domination together is not really that. Oh, she has warrior energy too. So she's literally just a warrior. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't notice that till now. She has illusion and domination mix, which is not that great. Ugh. She's got 2 pips of energy regeneration. Oh, they need to fix her. They need to fix her so bad. That's not good at all. Her staff gives 20 energy. 15 plus 5, you're right. Oh, that's gross. 20 energy. Oh, she's really not good for she's not fit to be a mesmer. Even the armor, the 80 armor is not, it's not worth it. I really hope they remove the base elite skills from their sets because the game would probably be too easy if you wanted to do a proper playthrough. Oh yeah, the base game now on Reforged badge is just way too easy. You get Devona and Althea with elite skill bars. True, a Keystone build would be fine. Keystone would be fine, Beastcrest. Good point. Oh, you too, Ping. Pingo says same thing. She is made for illusionary weaponry and curtain. I was saying this earlier though. Illusionary weaponry's problem is not the survivability. Like, you get decent armor on a mesmer already with the right insignias. The problem with illusionary weaponry is the fact that it gets stripped so easily. And it can't get buffed. The damage can't be buffed by, like, Strength of Honor. So... easy? LOL. I'm okay with making easy. Yeah, it'll be super easy with two heroes and prophecies with already max skills or with elite skills. I can't wait to finish my LDOA Necro tomorrow and go ahead and try this. Already did it with him on my him warrior. What's a him? Hard mode warrior maybe? Him warrior? Is your warrior him? Are you him? Doom. Okay, you're Doom warrior. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool that they added it. I hope they add more heroes. Whoops. They aren't the best elites for progressing the game. They won't be one-shotting enemies, but they do help with crowd control. Minlo next with warrior armor. No, wait, Sin with warrior armor. Althea's bugs are already noted. Yeah, she's gonna fix real quick. Has anyone ever beaten an entire campaign on a new tune on hard mode? Like, you somehow have to beat all missions at a low level? I think it's impossible to unlock hard mode if you're not level 20. You get access to hard mode if you have beaten the account, or if you've beaten the campaign on your account, and your character has reached level 20. How's Necromancer? Haven't fully fleshed one out yet, finishing LDO on my current one. Closest thing is low level prestige armor. This seems fun. Yeah, like, yeah, you'd have to LDO it, which wouldn't be too hard because if you're a level 20, like if you're a fresh level 20 LDOA character, every mission will be pretty easy. It'll start to get a little difficult after Lion's Arch, I guess. That's when the level 20 doesn't really hurt you or doesn't really help you that much. Maybe even until like the Wilds or Maguma Jungle. Level 20 is, I would say, around here. The bonus of the advantage of being level 20 kind of stopped to be that great. Great Northern Wall in hard mode is pretty hard without some runnings. Oh, but you're talking hard mode. Yeah. Yeah, it would be tough. It would be legit tough because your henchmen, you wouldn't have access to good henchmen either. Your henchmen are not level 20, I don't think, in hard mode. Yeah, you're right, Luigi. That would be that would be a decent. They run faster and they aggro longer. Yeah, that'd be a decent challenge. Hit LDOA and then run and then go through prophecies. Gosh, yeah, that would get tough really fast. I'm struggling with the soul reaping +5 on my derv. Can't really find a good time to use it. Don't understand why it's 30 or 40. Soul reaping generally is a safe choice of a anniversary mod for every weapon, but yeah, if you're having trouble getting the energy boost from it, might not be that effective. The Nolani Academy door thing, yeah, that is tough. Where you just let them run at you. Just wait till you can summon minions without corpses but sacrifice health. Why aren't you using only wells? What do you mean? Why aren't I using only wells? G and W on hard mode. Great Northern Wall was easy with heroes. I did that for Zyson mission with my Rit. He only has 35 armor. What? I didn't read that. Holy cow, that's a massive update. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Let's try that really quick. All wells can now sacrifice 66 health percentage. That's a lot of health percentage. There's not a corpse. If there's not a corpse nearby. So if there's a corpse, then you don't have to sacrifice. Is that how that works? Exploit nearest corpse or sacrifice 66% health to create a well of suffering at its location. So how do you determine where it spawns? Let's test this really quick. How do you test where it spawns? Or how do you control where it spawns? Or you. It spawns on the corpse or you. Oh my gosh. I don't have enough. Let's go buy a bunch of wells. We're gonna do an all wells build really quick. That's kind of crazy. Get out of here, Althea. Do I have all the wells? Profane. Yeah, you sacrifice yourself. Imagine, yeah, with masochism. NPCs. Yeah, maybe I just go necromancer monk and then I protector spirit myself. Uh where's all my wells at? I don't think I have that the elite well. The death magic elite well, do I? Let's check Hamadan. Yeah, there's a well in blood. No, isn't there an elite well in death magic? Well of power? What's well of power? Oh, that's blood? Yeah, wells aren't used much. I think I have all the wells then. Oh, there we go. Well of silence. No Hyper Luigi, but I'm saying if you use a 55 or a 105 Necro. Oh, so you lower. I see. I misunderstood you then. So you just lower your health to really low. Let's try that. Let's try it. Any more wells that I'm missing? Is there an Eye of the North well? Yeah, what 55 necros used to be a thing, I think. There was a 55 necro, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean the changes to skills always affect they I think they do. They always affect the enemies too, as well as as well as players. Well of Ruin. This is gonna be funny.
Welcome, friend.
Okay, so I'm missing Well of Power and Well of Weariness. That's a faction. Oh, I missed that one. Okay. Where is my... Let's just buy new armor. Imagine what's his name? Does Rotscale have a well? Thank you, Hatsune, for sending me that, by the way. Who is Hatsune? Oh, okay, see, where are you? Thank you. Where do you capture Well of Power? I might just use a tome. Doesn't. That'd be funny. Mineral Springs. Oh. Let me buy a tome, Elite Necro tome really quick. Well played. Nice one, Borgul. That's a great name for the build. Dude, that's a good one. Genius, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna walk all the way to Well of Power. I'm just gonna use a tome. Feeling it. Well. Nice one. Sort the attributes. Okay. So what are we cooking with here? We have blood, curses, 1 death, 2 deaths. Okay. And let's just go get a bunch of armor. Cheap armor. Just for the purposes of this cheeky build. Yep, gotta get all the sup runes. Hey, that's what we do here. Oh. Wow. Rolls of parchment, feathers. Do I have any of this stuff?
Yuba.
What's up, Jammin'? Yeah, I got home early.
Today.
Got home early, Jammin'. 12 prop, use bond and mending. Okay.
Not very South Korean of you.
True. I need 6 more that are... Need 6 more. Good on tanned. Hide squares. I need 24 more of that. Okay. Oh, good point. Yeah, just get cheap. Just get the cheap armor. I don't have Grim Cesta on this account. I have it on my other account. I haven't made a 55 monk on this account. Yeah, I captured it, Tar Heel. So I'll get blood magic. Okay. A 285. I need to use a non-health giving weapon. Yeah, I'm getting 2 more. Which one am I missing? I got Soul Reaping, Curses, Blood. I need Death. I can just get 1 more. Just 1 more I can get, I think, right? Yeah, the great value armor and the regular jeans. What's up, DJ Redshaw? Never seen real weapons give health, but on Borderlands 2, the Moxie ones do. What's up, DJ Red? This is my main account, but it's not my original account, Sim. I lost access to my original account a long time ago, and then I got this account, started playing it, and then randomly I remembered my details for my original account after this one had already become my new main. Insignias. But I mean, if bonus armor doesn't matter. Yeah. What's Bloodstain do? Oh, that's for exploiting corpses. We're not really using corpses. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Does the casting time? I imagine this casting time reduction would still work. Right. That's a good question. Let's test that. Because technically it is a skill that exploits a corpse, but we're just not exploiting a corpse. 3 a.m. No, I'm not singing that song. That's interesting. Yeah. I want radiant insignias. Okay. Oh, I see. Get a second superior, even though they don't stack. Why not? And why not just buy the most expensive one that I'm not going to use? So 135 health. What we're cooking with. Where should we test this at? Where am I testing this out, guys? Marketplace? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get one shot so fast, dude. Hard mode. Why? Why are we doing hard mode? So I need prot spot, prot spirit, protective bond. What is this build she's using? Wilderness survival? Vigorous spirit will be nice on us too. Where's protective bond? Do I not have protective bond? Am I blind? There it is. Yeah, ideally I'm gonna have to go 55 monk, you're right. Yeah, I got it. I got protective bond. He'll go like I don't need Ogden. And then let's just bring the typical Mesway after that. Oh, I don't have two net ritualists on this account. What song are you humming, DJ? Let's just go anything. Yeah, let's bring Ogden, I guess, and make him something like what is it? Spellbreaker. Do I have Spellbreaker on here? Sure, whatever. Oh, 3 a.m. Matchbox 20. Oh, okay, I gotcha. And last one, I need to get rid of my staff so I can be 105. I need a versus staff or blood staff. All my blood magic staffs gives health for some reason. Man, I need to pay someone to organize my inventory. That's what I need to do. Whatever. Yeah, let's just do this one. All right, we got 105. This is so stupid. Time to use 2 wells and die. Is that what's gonna happen? Let's just test. Hey, we're living. We're living. Look at all these wells. Wells, wells, wells. Dude, this is funny. Yeah, my goal was to get all of... I was waiting for the anniversary event for the mass discount, and then I was going to fill out the rest of my storage, Hyper Luigi. And then I waited too long, and I didn't get it. So now I have to wait till the next discount. Dark Aura and Demonic Flash. Yeah, I thought about that too. Let's try that too. So Dark Aura. I have Demonic Flash. Yeah, it's so painful, Joshy. There's too many items. Where's Dark Aura? Do I have Dark Aura? Dark Fury. Dark Aura is death. I'll find it. I'll find it eventually. Don't I? There it is. Okay, I have it. What should I remove for Dark Aura? I guess Blood, Matt? Well of Blood or Well of Ruin. There we go. Get rid of Well of Silence. Well of Silence is pretty good, but there's no shouts here. Yeah, good point. There's a panda in here. I have this up on the TV. It would take me months to figure out all the items. Yeah, for real. New dungeon is tough in hard mode. Yeah, it looks pretty tough. There's lots of enemies in there. Death. Here we go. Massive damage. Massive wells. I have become the nuke. This is stupid. This I understand. Red bat attack. Can you pet the panda? I wish. I wish you could pet pandas. This would be so annoying to deal with. Well spammer. Alright, I'm definitely gonna die here against this boss. This boss is gonna absolutely blow me up. I'm dead. One shot. Or not. Oh, I'm back alive. I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm dead again. I'm alive. Dang. Yeah, the Ellie Elite got me. Wellcrow. That's a good name too for the build. Wellcrow. Hey, now I have even less health. Dang it. Nice. They put it back on me. Well, that was funny. Hey, how are balancing changes? Anything cool? Well, fancy you mentioned that pre-searing. This is pretty cool. The wells no longer require any corpses, but they sacrifice 66% health. That's stupid. I just realized using protection UA, and that makes sense, but it feels so illegal. No, it works well. Use awaken the blood and masochism. Oh my gosh. It's just gonna kill me instantly. 50% more than the normal amount. Just awaken the blood is gonna one-shot me with my own wells. Sounds like water that sticks together. Well. It's fun. Oh, you can't lose all of your health from sacrifice. Interesting. Oh, yeah, you definitely can. You definitely can. For some reason, it didn't the first time. What's Soul Leech? What did Soul Leech change to? 66 times 1.5 is 99. Ah, I see. So if you have masochism and awaken the blood, then you die instantly. So let's just take awaken the blood off. Let's use this build. No, you have to go as fast as possible with the well spam. Are you serious? Yeah, this time I have to be slow, you're right. I'm not sacrificing any health for some reason now. Oh, there's one. That's a lot of wells. Here it is, guys. We found the well build. I thought I was timing it right. If you mistime it, then they auto me as soon as I cast the well, then I die instantly. I've got 38 health now. I've got 38 health now. It's perfect. No, 43. We need more well spells. I'm starting to feel unwell. Get it? Dude, this is fun. Can I ask why you only have 105 HP? Is that on purpose? Yeah, this is on purpose. So that protective bond allows me to take very, very, very little damage. Because it's protection based on my health, max health, pretty much. Oh, stupid freaking double dragon got me. For the new dungeon, you'll have to start from TOA if you want to do it with lots of people. Wow, that's a far away run. You've heard of 55 Monk. This is 1 HP, 1 HP Necro. All right, let's pick a different area. Or a 6-man from Yak's Band. That's a good alternative. This is not viable, guys. Awaken the Blood has to go. I think just Demonic Flesh. Just Demonic Flesh, and then bring an extra well. Dark Aura. Yeah, that's more damage. But you lose 15 health. Does that go through the protective bond? It's kind of working. It depends on your definition of working. Where do I want to test this at? We can test it outside Olafstead, maybe. Hey, let's go. You like my Paragon series? Ah, that reminds me. I need to make another episode of my Paragon series. I'm stuck on the Gate of Madness. You won't take lethal damage because 66 plus 15. Yeah, not my health. What's he running? Oh, that's me. I guess we'll bring like Masters or Whispers or something. $35 HP Necro time. Let's go. This is ridiculous. I think having something on me that will block attacks, chances to block, might be useful here. Ball them up real quick. They should attack me. I got the least armor. Hey, we got a gold drop. Let's go. It's working. For some reason, Well of the Profane doesn't seem to... Like, sometimes I don't sacrifice health. Oh, right, because it exploits a corpse. Duh. That makes sense. We just talked about that. This is pretty funny. I mean, so like, what are all the stats what we're doing? We're giving our team 6 health regeneration. No, 12 health regeneration, 2 energy regeneration. Well of Power now is actually really nice. Well of Power is great now. I mean, that alone is pretty great. Yeah, that Well of Ruin is not great. It gives them cracked armor if they take physical damage, which they won't be taking. I should get rid of Well of Ruin. Well of Suffering, -4. Here, let me replace Well of Ruin with Well of Silence. So enemies will take -7 health degeneration, I think. And then Weariness gives enemies -1 energy regeneration. And then Profane strips enemies of all enchantments. Yeah, that's great here. The damage I'm doing is not that impressive, right? I'm not too impressed with the damage. This is funny. So good. Ball them up. Ball them up. Get in here, guys. Whoa. Took some damage there. Ah, I died. All right, we're at 30. We're at a 38 health necro now. It's even better. Oh no. They must be removing my enchantments, I think. I think they're removing my enchantments with something. I'm at 1 HP. I'm at 1 HP. That's so stupid. So, I shouldn't die, right? I should take 0 damage from this. Nope, I definitely die. It rounds up. It rounds up to 1. It rounds up to 1 damage. That was 101. That's so stupid. I don't know why I find that so funny. All right. I need to get some dinner in me, guys. What we need is, what are you cooking up now, Sirayu? Hey. Welcome in, Thor. Hey, Drexit's online. Next Necromancer enchantment. Your energy acts as your health when taking damage and sacrificing health. Doubles health sacrifice. Dude, that's creative. That's a great idea. That's a fantastic idea. So, wells are very interesting now. Should you make an entire build of wells? No. I don't think so. But they're definitely interesting. And I think I think if you spread them out among teammates, they will offer a lot of form of supports. I really like Well of Power now. Yeah. Give Well of Power to a Paragon and use power as yours. So you give everyone everyone on your team +3 energy regeneration is not nothing. That's 3 energy per second to the entire party. Or 3, what is that? 3 energy per second, yeah. Is that right? No. 3 energy per... That's 1 energy per second. Which is much better than 1 energy per 3 seconds. So, pretty interesting. Very interesting. Wait, you can't use both though. What am I saying? You can't use power. Yeah. I'm getting sleepy. It's time for my evening nap, my early evening nap. All right, guys. This was a fun stream. I meant it because Paragon are mid-range. People can outrun in. Yeah, that's still a good idea. I mean, it's better. It's better than the power is yours for sure. But having to give up all that attribute points for death magic. What's death magic at? Like, what's the lowest this can be to where it's used? Even at 3 death magic. What? Why is there no change? Stop it. Stop it, Sarayu. Stop pointing this out. Okay, so even at 8 blood magic, 9 blood magic, that's a lot of investment. That's a lot of investment. Still interesting. Cook it up, guys. Cook up your well builds. Let me know. Just to let you know, I like them well done. I like my steak well done. No, I don't actually. Medium well. You can cook up something good there. All right, I'm gonna eat some dinner, and then I'm gonna call this a stream. Thank you guys for joining. It was a surprise stream, middle of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. The new dungeon, very exciting stuff. I'm gonna have to run it on hard mode eventually. Maybe this Sunday, instead of build... No, we gotta do build challenge. Bring back Hecate. Get the Hecate out of here. Come on. But love the Gilmore Girls. Yep, Gilmore Girls Reforged. That's what we're cooking with right now. Love it. Have it down, Pat. You're bringing out those W references. But yeah, let's do a community run through the dungeon at some point. Yeah, I'm gonna get some dinner. It's early evening for me. Thor, thank you so much. But I'll catch you guys later. Look forward to another stream very soon. Bye. Peace.